everyone, I am Ricky and welcome to today's edition of the Mouse Bites. Now the Mouse Bites are your latest Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, and Universal Orlando news. It's fall, y'all! At least according to the coffee shops, pumpkin spice is everywhere. And with that comes news from Walt Disney World about fall celebrations at the resort. So I know a lot of people had questions about this. Is fall going to happen at Walt Disney World? Mickey's Not So Scary is not happening. So what's going on with the fall festivities? And I have fantastic news. Beginning September 15th and lasting until October 31st, the Magic Kingdom, once again, it will be decked out in all of its glorious fall foliage. And if you're looking to celebrate with the characters this year, they are going to get on the fun as well. Since Mickey's Not So Scary's Halloween party is not happening, the characters are going to be out in costume in the parks. Now again, it's a little different this year with social distancing, so you're not going to be able to get, selfies with the characters per se. But you can get the faraway selfies, as I did on my recent trip this past weekend. So that's good. You can still do things like that. There will also be the cavalcades that will take place with Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto wearing their costumes. Chip and Dale will be in costume in Frontierland, and other characters will be found dressed riding the horse-drawn trolley down Main Street, USA. If you have ever wanted to dress up in costume, though, on just a random Wednesday, well, before you couldn't do that. This year, you can absolutely dress up. So, get your Halloween finest, get ready, get set, and go, because you are going to be able to wear your costumes to the Magic Kingdom. Keep in mind, Magic Kingdom only. And it's a great time to be able to celebrate the holidays and the fall, I guess I should say the fall holidays, at the Walt Disney World Resort. I mean, I love getting to dress in costume for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so it'll be great to be able to do it on, a random Tuesday. Keep in mind, though, the costume masks are not permitted for adults. Only children younger than 14 can wear masks, costume masks. However, guests do have to wear the face covering, appropriate required face covering during their visit. So even if you've got the best costume ever, make sure you have a face covering that matches if you're, planning that. So in addition, Disney PhotoPass photographers are going to have lots of extra time to spend with the guests. I noticed that in my recent trip, and so this time they're going to have some great Halloween themed photo ops for guests to be able to experience. In addition, the food is again on point for Halloween, so all 4 parks are going to get in on the Halloween food fund. So I'm not going to go over everything that is offered. If you want to find out everything that they're going to be selling for guests, head to themouseforless.com and go to the news section. We've got it all spelled out, every park, what items are available, but let's get to a few of the main ones. So at the Magic Kingdom, there's the Mickey cinnamon roll that's drizzled with orange and white icing. There is the cinnamon donuts, which are served in a hitchhiking ghost novelty container. Hades nachos that are black bean nacho chips with fiery buffalo chicken, lettuce, tomato, sour cream, salsa, and jalapenos. There's the pumpkin spiced waffle sundae with pumpkin spice flavored waffles, topped with vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, caramel drizzle, and sprinkles. The pumpkin spice milkshake, I tried to get this last year, and they were sold out of it when I went to visit at the time, but it's topped with whipped cream, caramel drizzle, sprinkles, and a Mickey-shaped marshmallow straw. There's also a pumpkin spice soft serve sundae, which also sounds good, with whipped cream, caramel, and sprinkles. And then they have a number of merchandise items too. So they have the Oogie Boogie Dice Novelty Glow Cubes. They also have a Jack Skellington Sipper, the Oogie Boogie Premium Popcorn Bucket, the Mickey Premium Popcorn Bucket, which looks like Mickey Mouse in the shape of a pumpkin, which is adorable too. And of course, you have the Hitchhiking Ghost Premium Popcorn Bucket, as well as the Sipper and the Madame Leota Sipper, which is new as well. So lots of options at the Magic Kingdom, of course. Moving over to Epcot, most of the options actually at Epcot are only available on Halloween Day, like a Halloween cupcake, Nemo and Squirt's Noggin concoction at Coral Reef, a Halloween sugar cookie, the liquid nitro cake pop, So those are all things that are only available on Halloween Day. Then they have the popcorn buckets as well. Disney's Hollywood Studios, they have the Poison Candy Apple, which is a apple and caramel mousse covered in red glaze with a crunchy candy base. Pumpkin cheesecake cannoli. This sounds awesome. That's going to be pumpkin cheesecake mixed with a hazelnut praline crunch and a cannoli shell. I am so down for that. I'm also down for the pumpkin tiramisu, which is layers of cream, mascarpone, and spiced pumpkin cake. Again, I'm all in on those. Finally, we move on to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where you have things like the Scar Cupcake, which is red velvet cupcake with toasted marshmallow filling, chocolate marshmallow frosting, chocolate pebbles, white chocolate flames, and edible icing image. There's also the Rotten Apple Punch specialty beverage, which is and the Spooky Apple Punch specialty beverage. The rotten one has alcohol. The spooky one has non-alcohol. And then there are the novelty items as well. Again, Disney has great Halloween merchandise out as well. Some of it can be found at shopdisney.com. Some of it can actually be found in the parks. So they have a lot of stuff there as well in the parks. Again, you can take a look. We have all the breakdown of all the merchandise on themouseforless.com in our news section. So it's Halloween fun at Walt Disney World again, and I am so ready for it. So let's get to the fun. September 15th cannot get here soon enough. Just saying. That's going to do it for all the news that I have for you today. Make sure you follow along with The Mouse for Less on all of our social sites. So you've got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest. Also, make sure you are subscribed to our newsletter. It goes out every other week. So make sure you're subscribed. It has lots of tips in there. Lots of suggestions for trip planning, lots of money-saving tips, and tons more. So if you are looking for some assistance in your planning process or just to get some Disney fun in your inbox, go ahead, go to themouseforless.com and sign up for the newsletter. The link is at the top. The Mouse Bites are sponsored by the Magic for Less Travel. If you're looking to book a trip for the fall for Walt Disney World and you want to experience some of these great fall festivities, maybe grab one of those delicious treats that are offered, or a popcorn bucket, because everybody loves a good popcorn bucket. Make sure you check out our friends at the Magic for Less Travel. They can get you a free, no obligation quote. So no obligation to you. Go ask for their assistance and they would be more than happy to help you. All right, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and we'll see you the next time on The Mouse Bites.